beautiful Sunday. We're so excited to see all of your beautiful faces here. Hopefully you tasted some shakes and you love the shakes. Great shake makers today. Thank you very much. We just want to share a little bit about what the challenge has done for people in terms of transformations. Kind of get our foundation of what we're here for and how it's changing people's lives physically. So, I'm Courtney Freeman. This is my husband, Chris Freeman. Right?
Thank you.
The face. Basically our story started about 2 years ago in a challenge. We just were unhealthy. We had a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old at the time, and we just were out of shape, and we needed to get healthy for our kids. So I jumped on the challenge and lost 34 pounds really quickly. And yes, 34, and I turned it into a lifestyle, and 2 years going strong, and I'm continuously transforming and starting new transformations.
Shortly thereafter, I'm Chris Freeman. Shortly thereafter, Courtney lost her first 10 pounds. I said, wow, this shake really does work, because I was a total hater, guys. If you're in this room and you were a hater before, raise your hand. Yes, I love it. So I was a total hater. I wanted nothing to do with this shit. And she obviously lost her first 10 pounds, and then I saw that it actually does. Lost 38 pounds my first 9 days, really changed my life. So it's incredible how well this product works. Real quick, there's quite a few people in this room that have lost over 100 pounds on this challenge.
Well, we're going to start first with, because the most important thing here is that every 10 pounds you lose, I'm a teacher, so I don't really need to use this. Every 10, I teach high schoolers too, so yes, I have to be loud and entertaining. But every 10 pounds you lose, the company has now changed it to 90 meals are donated to children in need. But now we can help children who need to get healthy in the process, which is an amazing platform. So if you are in this room and you have lost 10 pounds or more, will you please stand up? Woo! And here's what I see. Right? Product works, right? So I just see 90 meals, 90 meals, 90 meals, and that's so amazing. Thank you for contributing. All right, if you've lost 20 or more, stay standing. Woo! All right, what about 30 or more? Okay, we have people raise their hands. Beautiful. All right, 40 pounds or more on the challenge. All right, what about 50 or more pounds? Oh my gosh. Okay, if you've lost 50 or more pounds, you please come up and let me hear your stories. Look at all these sexy people. All right, so again, remember that this is the foundation of what we do. We want to hear how the challenge has changed your life. Okay, so how many pounds have you lost, and how has the challenge changed your life?
I've lost 106 pounds. And it has completely changed my life in the fact that not only has my BMI have gone down in the last year, but so has my cholesterol, my blood pressure, and many other things that have happened. My daughter has me jogging 2 blocks. I work out as much as I can because I do have a pinched nerve in my leg, but I do what I can when I can. But 106 pounds is a lot because it did not come on overnight. And I'm working on my next 100 pounds. I will be in that 200-pound club in the next year. Is my goal.
My name is Lindsay. I reached my 100 pounds down last July. For me, it's just been amazing because the people you meet here in the community, things you get to do for kids in need, helping other people get healthy, and just feeling better about yourself, having a more positive outlook on things, and just knowing every day, even if you're not in the mood, there's someone else out there to be in the mood for it. So, it's been awesome.
Hi, we're Mike and Lynn Kern. I've lost 106 pounds on the challenge. It's changed our life in a lot of different ways. One of the major things is when we used to travel, we used to buy 3 plane tickets for the 2 of us. could buy 2 plane tickets for the 2 of us. Super exciting. The other big thing was yesterday we did the St. Pat's Day 5-mile run. And so it took us 1 hour and 37 minutes. And yesterday it only took me 1 hour and 13 minutes. So I did 14
Mike Kern, I've lost 115 pounds since I've been on the challenge. My time on the 5-mile run yesterday was 1 hour and 8 minutes, so that was a little over 13 minutes a mile. Some things that it's hard to single out any one thing that's changed whenever you've lost that much weight. But the thing that just comes out to me the most is I actually enjoy exercising now, whereas before I would be in pain basically the rest of the day every time I would exercise. And now I can do a 5K every morning without a problem.
Sam and Don Ritter. I've lost 114 pounds on the challenge. What I noticed the most is just how we live our lives. Now when I come home from work, my gym bag is packed on the bed, and instead of flipping on the TV and eating dinner and watching TV all night, we go to the gym as a family. We take our son with us. When our girls are home, they come with us too, and we go work out and run and walk and swim, and it's just been a lot different.
My name is Sam Ritter, 16 Missouri. I've lost 112 pounds on the challenge. For those that need math help, that was 226 pounds combined between the two. As for my challenge, I got a little bit aggressive with it. You've heard of couch to 5K. I went couch to half Ironman triathlon. It was a long day, but I did that back in October. That's what the challenge has done, changed my life.
I'm Tracy Katz from Festus, Missouri. I've also lost 100 pounds. I've lost 104 actually. And it's changed everything in our whole life. I have another 100 pounds I still want to lose. But let me tell you that, now my kids, they do shakes every day. I mean, just the whole makeup of how we shop, how we cook, and it has just affected our whole family. And that's the total cool thing about it. And the second thing I want to mention is today is the last voting day, and we actually have an organic team. And there's not many of us that can say we have an organic team. And the Kerns are under me, and the Ritters are under us. So all 5 of us are from just right here. Right here. Yeah, we all went to high school. So if you guys can go and just a favor and vote 10 stars for us today. We've all lost 100 pounds. We have one other teammate under us that's also lost 100 pounds, and one, maybe, yeah, he's at 130, but it's not logged in, or 113, but not logged. So that's pretty cool. So if you could do us a favor and look on our Facebook pages, we appreciate it. Thank you.
I voted for you guys, by the way. Now, with that being said, vote for me as well. My name is Josh. I'm from Granite City, the other side of the river. But how it's changed for me, I've lost 65 pounds since and realized that I used to be very outgoing but very shy, and coming to these events and losing all this weight, get used to being outgoing and no longer shy because they'll call you up on stage all the time. With that being said, just like you, I mean, I'm training for a Tough Mudder come October. I already signed up, so couch to Tough Mudder. My friend Miguel had me walk yesterday for like a quarter mile with a 50-pound sandbag on my back training, and the difference was unbelievable. My heart and lungs were about to come out of my mouth puking. It was awful. So it helps give you your life back. To me, it was a matter of controlling my life again, and actually living instead of just hiding away from it. So, and not just for me, but for my family and the community with the Bi family. The support system is amazing.
Congratulations on your fiancé!
Hi, my name is Gina McCrae, and I'm from Greenville, Illinois. Harvesting out of Springfield, Illinois, and I've lost 60 pounds. Thank you. I guess one thing I'd really like to say is I have fibromyalgia, and before I did my Salus, I never left my house, but maybe once a week, sometimes it'd be 2 weeks before I would leave, and that was mainly for doctor appointments. So now I'm hardly ever home. Totally life-changing.
Yes.
That's awesome.
All right, let's give it up for everybody. So what's pretty, I have goosebumps hearing all those stories. And so every time when we share a challenge, that's what is in my mind, the people up here, right? It's not a shake, it's a person, right? That when you start to talk and share the challenge, you have the ability to help someone else and help them change their lives. And there's a person who shared the challenge with me over 2 years ago, and I'm forever grateful for that. Our family has changed, and that is Mr. Brandon Janis. He is an ambassador out of Knoxville, Tennessee, and because he cared enough about me, he reached out and challenged me and changed our lives. So let's welcome to the stage Mr. Ambassador from Knoxville, Tennessee, Brandon Janis.
Welcome. Hey, can we squeeze in? There's a lot of people. Ryan Reed, you're so hot. You need to come in. Come on, squeeze in, because we got a lot of people in the hallways. Come on in. Wow, what a packed room. This is awesome, guys. I'm really excited about what we have going on today. We have a challenge video that we could have showed y'all, but there was 1,000 pounds lost up here. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Like, 1,000 pounds lost up here. So the challenge video is really cool, but I love the stories we have right here in our backyard, so that's why I wanted to share that with you. Obviously, most of y'all are in the business, some of you are not in the business. We're going to run over that real quick, what that looks like, and if you aren't, why you're crazy not to be. Right? So we're going to go ahead and fix that real quick for you guys. And then we're going to have an incredible training. We have probably the most amazing story in all of South, I think, as far as started from the bottom, now he's here with Kevin Merryweather in the house. So I'm really excited for y'all to hear his story and him coming into this market and building is just going to be incredible for the market as a whole. So that being said, we're going to go over a few things here. If you're not in the business, why would you even think about entrepreneurship right now? I got 10 minutes to go through this. Kevin challenged me, right? And I'm on video, so this is going to be quick, all right? So why would you want to be an entrepreneur? Create your own time, guys. I'm a full-time dad at 34 years old. My claim to fame is that I have lunch with my daughters every single day. I have 3 kids under 3, which is kind of crazy. But when you have free time, what do? You know what I'm saying? Right? So anyway, guys, for me it was time freedom. For other people, it's different things. For me, it was time freedom. You can obviously see why entrepreneurship is important. Who loves having a boss? Not who loves their boss, because some bosses are here, but who loves having a boss? Raise your hand. Nobody. Nobody freaking wants a boss, right? Entrepreneurship allows you not to have a boss. So there you go. Why my salad? So guys, this is something that I definitely want to spend a second on. A lot of MLMs come and go. My salad's been around for 10 years, which is incredible. We're here to stay. We're here to stay for the long run. $2 billion in sales. Guys, that happened in 10 or 11 countries. We're launching 50 more countries the next 5 years. What do you think's going to happen? Right? I don't know people in other countries, but I know people that know people in other countries. And so I have a business in Canada because of Kay. Thank you. Right? Thank you. I have a business in the UK because of one of my connections in Knoxville. Right? So the thing's just going to grow, whether you do it or not. It's going to explode. I tell people that all the time. It's about aligning yourself with something that's going to happen whether you do it or not. The over 3 million transformations, you saw a bunch of them right here, guys. The product flat out works. I think almost everybody stood up because they lost 10 pounds or more. So the product flat out works. It's not like we have to sell anything, we just share a story. We just share somebody's story. It's as simple as that. We are not salespeople. We're just sharing story after story. And then obviously the founders are just incredible. They're young, they're good looking. Why wouldn't you want to work with these people if you're ladies, right? Can I get an amen? Amen. All right. I'm going to skip through that because we'll go over that. I'm going to skip through that because we'll go over that. That's cool. How do you start? There's a couple different ways. $499. We invested $499 that we did not have 2.5 years ago, and we made almost $200,000. pretty good return on investment, right? And my team will tell you, I ain't even any good at this. I don't even know what I'm doing to this day. I just share like crazy with whoever I can. I was sharing with the new couple over there that we're sharing a blessing with people. I don't ever feel like I'm bothering somebody, right? If somebody passes me up and I don't share with them, I'm being selfish, right? This is a really easy thing to share. Lisa Baker's lost 102, 106, 106. Lindsay, 110. What if someone wouldn't have told Lisa or Lindsay about it? And then I know there's a bunch of other 100-pound losers in this room. What if somebody wouldn't have told them about it? Money aside, who cares? Like, that's saving a life, right? That's saving somebody's life. So guys, it's a $499 investment to start a business. I own another business, and I'm $200,000 in the hole. Well, my investor is. Sorry. I like this better, right? And then obviously there's a $9.99 package, which just gives you a ton more samples, sets you up for success. But these are the options to start a stinking business, guys. One of the things I looked into, I didn't want to be pumping money into something month after month after month after month. I didn't want to have a garage full of white powder. That's weird, right? And that's what I love about this. It's a one-time investment, and I can hit the ground running. Right? It set me up for success. Our comp plan is based on the $499 and the $999. You hit it hard, you can do anything in the world you want with this thing. A ton of ways to earn income. Kevin's going to hit on this in a little bit, so I'm not. But just get people started, right? I tell people this all the time. It is not about money for me. I'm addicted to creating stories. And I told y'all that too. The more stories you create, the more money you're going to make, right? This isn't about money, but man, they pay us well to go help people. Right? So, Kevin will hit on this in a little bit. I'm not even going to go over that. I'm not going to go over that. Just go help people and get a car. Can I do this? I do like this one. In Knoxville, Tennessee, this is a great example of can I do this? That's where I'm from, and I have 4 or 5 regional directors in that town. So 4 or 5 people that are in their BMW making between $1,500 and $3-4 grand a month. And there's three girls. The first one is a single mom of 2, and when she started by South, was literally living off the government. I mean, nothing. Had nothing. Her sister had to pay for her to get in, and she went regional director, now making $1,500 a month. Her sister, who paid for her, and didn't listen to me when I said you should sign up first, who paid for her sister to come in, she ended up coming in, she's a pharmacist, makes $110,000 a year. Husband's a school teacher, they're doing just fine. She went and got her BMW in no time. And then their sister-in-law, who's a school teacher, now a stay-at-home mom, went and did the same thing, right? So that's 3 people with very different lifestyles that were able to go do this. The best part about this, it doesn't matter where you're from, what your background is, who your parents were, who your friends were, none of that matters. Anybody can go do this, right? It's just being passionate about it and sharing it with everybody you can, because they're going to hear about it. Everyone in this market's going to hear about it. There's 100+ people in this room. They're going to hear about it from somebody. It's just a matter of it's going to be me, or you, or you, or you. And I'm telling you, you need to have the mindset that it's being selfish, not going out there and sharing it with people. Because this has blessed so many stinking people over the last 2.5 years for me, and some of y'all even a lot more. So, yes, you can do this, is what I'm saying. That's my long story for you can do this. That's people having fun, big checks. Those people. I lost my clicker, won't click anymore. No, this is good here. We're talking about being almost a $2 billion company, right? And I mentioned, what do you think is going to happen in the next 5 years? Like, we're not going to go the wrong way. We are not going to go the wrong way. The next 5 years, with all the countries we're going to be launching, like I said, whether you know somebody or not, it doesn't matter. Somebody knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, right? And it's going to absolutely explode. So as far as timing goes, number one in this market is untouched. This market is untouched. I'm telling you right now, nobody knows about the challenge. Go sit in Starbucks all day and ask everybody if they've heard of the challenge. Maybe 1 out of 50. Who's going to take it, right? Who's going to take it? Okay, raise your hands. I guess it's hers. Congratulations. It's your market. You're the only one. No, but I mean, it is, guys. It's untouched. It's exciting what's going to happen the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years. And that's what I love about this company. It's not about what we're doing tomorrow. It's where we're going 10, 20, 30 years from now, right? So you're 1, 2, or 3. 1, you're going to join the challenge. 2, you want to join the challenge, get your product free. Or 3, you want to join us and go crush this thing. That being said, guys, that's it for me. It probably took about 12 minutes. I'm going to bring a gentleman who just started really building in this market. And it's scary for those that haven't really started because he's going to come in and do something, right? He's going to come in and crush this thing. But that's good for all of us, guys. The market growing is good for everybody. Trust me, you'll realize that real quickly, right? But there's no reason in the world, you know, this guy was down in Jacksonville, Florida, created an incredible group down there, went 5-star ambassador like 30 minutes from his home. He didn't even build out of town, right? Then he went into Atlanta, crushed it with Atlanta. Everybody knows Atlanta. Everybody's heard the challenge up in Atlanta. No, I signed up my Uber driver in Atlanta the other day, right? He ain't even heard of it, right? But he's coming into St. Louis. He's building in St. Louis now. Him and Kyle Passetti of Lock Farms to come in here and create something massive. And we are going to be the next Atlanta in by South. And for those of you brand new, that might not mean much to you, but we will be the next Atlanta in by South. He could have been anywhere in the country today doing this thing, but he chose St. Louis. He said, I want to go be a part of that. I want to go build in St. Louis. So it's exciting. We're blessed to have him. If you don't know, his nickname is Brown Thunder. And he's in the house of Mr. 5-star ambassador, Kevin Merryweather.
All right. How's it going, St. Louis? Wow, excited to be here. You weren't supposed to tell them my nickname. Secret, but anyway, just came from Atlanta last night, flew in this morning, so I'll make sure that I let them know that you guys have them in your sites, right? Yeah. As the new #1 marketing advisor, yeah? Yes. I'm super excited, guys. This has been an unbelievable experience for Stephanie and I. 5 years ago when we joined, it certainly didn't resemble anything that we see today. It was really just an idea, you know, that if you drink a shake, because that's all we had, instead of eating, you could lose some weight. It was even more of an idea that if you went out and leveraged the testimonies, meaning share those testimonies, you could, you know, earn a secondary income. No one was making any real significant money. It was really just, we were hoping and praying that it would work out. And for me, as a UPS fan, 19 years at that point, I was maxed out at top pay and I was looking for something. I needed to lose another 20 pounds and this sounded like a great opportunity to do that. And Stephanie was a stay-at-home mom. The kids are having a good time. No one else is, right? I think about my boys, Bryce and Caleb, they'd be right out there making just as much noise. But anyway, we realized Stephanie was a stay-at-home mom with Bryce and Caleb, as a matter of fact. They were 3 years old, and we needed this in a big way. And so you saw the testimonies, which is unbelievable. Congratulations to everyone that was up here, the 1,000 pounds of weight loss, unbelievable. We had nothing even close to that when we started 5 years ago. And so we made a decision to go out and promote this because we knew it was something that people needed, right? They wanted it, and they could also afford the program. And how many of y'all excited that the shakes taste good? I went to my first party like this, and I sat right here. What's your name, my man? Jacob. I sat Jacob's seat because I didn't know anything about the company, and Nick Sarnicola was coming into town. So I said, if I want to do this, I want to learn, and I don't need any distraction. I'm going to sit right up front and figure out, you know, these guys are the real deal. But before any of that, I tasted the shake back in the back, and I was praying. Me and my buddy, we were praying, please let it taste good. You know? Because it got us all excited about the opportunity to go out and make some money. And we were already in motion. And we were hoping that it was going to taste good enough that we could go out and really be passionate about promoting it. And so we did. I lost 12 pounds in a month on the program, and that, my belief in the product went through the roof. And at that point, guys, I just made a decision to do it every day. I made a decision to do it every day. I got my BMW in 12 days. And I know we haven't done that yet, but we're going to do that in just a second. Brandon kind of passed through it really fast, but that second promotion within the compensation plan is a really, really cool, you know, incentive, if you will, to have a car paid for by the company. Any of you guys, let me tell you what you won't do if you get one of those Visalis BMWs. You won't send it back, right? I mean really, I'm talking one of those brand new ones, right? Anybody drove a brand new Beamer lately? Yeah, they run real good. But anyway, that promotion as far as the BMW, again, back then, one guy in Jacksonville had a car. And I remember they parked, this is one guy, Randy was his name, he had a brand new 650 convertible, they dropped the top on that thing, and they parked it under the lanai. And I remember walking up there, looking at it, going, I would actually hurt somebody if I could really have that car. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm a good guy. I mean, I don't do that, but I would consider it. You know what I mean? Like, whatever, you know. And they were like, no, you're not hurting anybody. Just promote the challenge. Promote the challenge. And 12 days later, we had qualified for our car. And that's an average of a couple $1,000 a month. You know, and I don't know about you guys here in St. Louis and Jacksonville. That's pretty good. You know. And so let's do this real fast before I go any further. If you're in the room and you qualify for your BMW, whether you have your car or not, why don't you just stand up so that the rest of us can kind of get an idea of who's can y'all come up here? It's kind of hard to see all y'all. Can y'all do it in like 1 minute? Just come up here real fast. Y'all give them a hand as they come up this way. That's part of the day right here, buddy. Okay, that's still coming. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start down this end. This is very impressive. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Give us your name and maybe how long it took you to qualify for your car. If you have a car, because I'm kind of a car guy, is that okay? Any car people in here? Yeah. So if you have a car, which one you have? If you don't have one yet, which one do you plan on getting? Like, I'm going to upgrade to a new M5 this year. So like, if that's in your plans, let us know, okay? Rapid fire.
Brian Summers, took us 3 months to qualify for our first car, 328i Silver. My wife qualified for hers the month after, X5, fully loaded.
And tell us what you did before myself.
I'm a paramedic fireman.
Thank you.
Brian Reed, St. Louis. I drive an X6, black, and took 30 days, and prior to this, I'm in sales, but icing on the cake is I was the 7th one of my family, so.
Lillian Overmark, St. Clair, Missouri. We drive a 535 Silver, and prior to this, I was in cosmetology and did 15 days.
Chris and Courtney on the face. It took us 12 months. We've got a BMW 550i. Love it. Silver. Most amazing thing I've ever driven.
I'm Shira Davis. I've been in Vice-Allen 31 days, and I don't have my car yet. I want to apply for the I, and I'm in collections.
Hi, Marlene Trice, St. Louis, Missouri. I don't even know how long it took me to get the BMW because it doesn't matter because I'm driving it now. Can I get an amen on that? All right. So I am driving a 535xi. It's fully loaded, and it's the one in Missouri that says "Told You So" on the license plate. Y'all jealous? So, and I'm going to be upgrading soon because I've been informed by family members that I'm not allowed to let the car go over 100,000 miles. I've put over 75,000 miles on my car in like a year and a half. So I'm going to be upgrading to the 650i. Do you believe? Woo!
My name is Naomi Barbour from Freeport, Missouri. It took me 27 days. I have not yet purchased my BMW. I've never owned a car. I've always been an SUV, so this will be an experience for me. So I'm not sure yet what I'll be driving.
Hey, Bobby and Lisa Nicholson, teachers out of Wentzville, Missouri. And we took 70 days to qualify for ours, a little longer than everybody else up here, I think. But, and we drive a 535 black and love it.
All right, Kristen Amanda Wagner from Wentzville, Missouri. I'm a personal trainer and a hairstylist and in the concrete business. And it took us 32 days to earn our BMW, which we are not driving yet, but we are getting fully loaded black X5.
All right.
Kay and Scott Strobe, we earned our BMW in about 4 months. I'm a school teacher,
And so it took me about 4 months. We haven't bought it yet, but we're planning on it this coming month. And we're getting the 535 black.
Yeah.
Fully loaded.
Macon, Missouri, it took me about 5 months, and I drive a 335 XI. Before Visalis, I was a brick and mortar business owner, and maybe I was bored and black tired, and now this is all I do.
I'm Virginia Poor from Macon, Missouri, her mother. And it took me about 5.5, 6 months along there. And I was, prior to that, I was a state farm insurance agent since 1975.
Mike and Lynn Kern, Imperial, Missouri. Took us right at 4 months to do it. She's a registered nurse. I'm a computer-rated drafter, mechanical designer. Draw stuff on the computer all day long. We don't have one yet, but we would probably get the 535i.
Sam and Del Render, St. Genevieve, Missouri. It took us 56 days to get our BMW bonus. And we don't have it yet, but she just wants something to eat. We live in a small town, she wants to stand there. And she worked in a bakery before that.
Jimmy Ashburn, St. Genevieve, Missouri. It took us 90 days to get ours. And we have a silver X1, and it was in the showcase. The only showcase car or showroom car we ever bought. But anyway, I was the secretary and Jim worked for the electric company.
Yes, it's all-wheel drive, and we went everywhere in the snow.
I'm Tracy Katz from Festus, Missouri. It took me 9 days to qualify for the BMW bonus. And we have a black GT sports model. It's way too fast. Makes me a tad nervous, but it's pretty awesome. It's on a 7 Series frame, so it's got lots of space.
Audrey Stewart, St. Louis, Missouri. My husband Joe Stewart, and it took my husband 3 months to earn the BMW, and then I qualified a month later. We have an X5 diesel sport.
Yeah, I'm still currently a firefighter. I work with Ryan, who started on the other end, that guy over there. So you guys, you can do this part-time. It's a piece of cake. And for those who don't really like a car, like to drive motorcycles, you can also get a BMW motorcycle.
All right, y'all give it up for your regional director. Thank you guys for sharing. Now, I love the fact that there's, very different backgrounds that have gone out and accomplished the same goal, guys. It's not every day that you can go out and add an extra $1,500, $2,000 a month, plus a paid-for car to your household income in a matter of a 30-day, 6-month time period. And it's real, guys. We've proven it. 18,000 plus people have done it, from just about every background. And I love the fact that we haven't even scratched the surface on the potential of BMW qualifiers in the market. The two of you guys are flicking lights at each other at every light, In Atlanta, seriously, we were riding around yesterday and it was just like, oh, told you so, another one, oh, there's another, oh. It's 6 million people in Atlanta, so there's a lot more room for more as well. But one of the things that I want to share is that once you get to that regional director position, guys, the sky's the limit. For me, I wanted to one day walk away from UPS, and we were able to do that 12 months in. Cashed in my chips, walked away, completely retired, cashed in 20 years. And a lot of folks thought I was crazy because nobody quits an $80,000 job. Oh yeah, with good benefits. Oh yeah, you've been there 20 years and you only drive a truck. That's it. You don't take any work home. There's no stress. No. But I'm gonna quit. You know why? Because I see this. I see the vision here. I knew where these guys were going in May of 2011, and I hitched my wagon to their train, and that literally took us to our first $1 million a year later. And I try to ask all the UPS guys I run into, did you make $1 million last year? No. Just seem not to be, but
understand my question, but so I think it was the right move. But it's been an unbelievable opportunity to go out and help some people. We promoted our first millionaire last year. As a matter of fact, I just found out he's about 4 hours from us right now. We've been crossing the country over the last couple of days. His name is Ernest Ross. He's in Chicago right now.
Woo!
And I'm not that good with the map, so I didn't realize Chicago was like not that far. Because I live in Florida. Chicago's a long way. You don't even think about Chicago. It's a long way. Well, Ernest says, I'm in Chicago. And I'm like, I'm in St. Louis. And then somebody said, well, that's only 4 hours away. I said, man, we can almost meet tonight. You know?
We can get you there in 2.5 hours.
What's that?
We can get you there in 2.5 hours.
Okay.
I'll get you there.
And Ernest has an equally fast driver, maybe an hour or so, right? In the middle, you know? But anyway, guys, I'll tell you this. I'll wrap it up with this. The opportunity is better today. The documentation is there. We're not on trial anymore. 5 years ago, we were on trial. You know, someone could look at our products and say, well, I don't know if those products have been proven. Today, 3.5 million documented users, just about $2 billion in sales. You know, I mean, 18 million pounds of documented weight loss. The 55 millionaires that have been created. You know, when we joined, no one had a title of $1 million earner. It was the furthest thing from my mind as a GPS guy, because it just wasn't in our vocabulary. Well, today, it's so cool for us to be blasted around the country. And now, what's really even cooler, guys, we were only in the U.S. market when we joined. Today, guess where we are? 13 different countries. You know? I mean, how many of you guys have social media, a presence on social media? A face to go on your Facebook, right? Or whatever social media you use. Guys, the opportunity to be, you know, in more than one place at one time is what social media has given us the opportunity to do, right? If you're not leveraging social media to meet new people and friend individuals in different countries, you're missing your boat. There's kids that are out there making literally tens of thousands of dollars through technology. And today, the opportunity is not just a domestic opportunity here in the U.S. I mean, there's people in Warsaw, Poland right now excited about challenge. And they're looking for someone who knows a little bit more about the opportunity to share it with. And so the next billion will happen really fast. The next 10 countries that we open will happen really fast. The new product categories like neon. Anybody excited about our new The new product categories, all of that stuff, guys, it's going to be unbelievable. Trust me, you want to be a part of this right now. The third wave is going to be unbelievable. The equity opportunity on the table, forget about it. And then with leadership like Brandon Janos, Brian Reed, and all of the success stories that you just saw up here, guys, this market is poised and ready to explode. Give you an idea, and I'm going to be done. In Jacksonville, there's about the same population as you guys have here, around 1 million or so in the Jacksonville area. We ended up promoting five-star ambassadors and above, 5 and 1 crown. Okay? And if you don't know what that means, it just means all of these people have made more than $1 million. One of them made over $5 million. 3 of us have made over $2 million. And one has made about 1 point whatever. And it's so crazy to think that 5 years ago, none of us even knew each other. Because we weren't a part of ourselves. We're from very different places, you know? And so if that's possible in the city limits of Jacksonville, what can you guys do here? What can you do here? All right? There's literally thousands of BMW qualifiers in the wake of what we created out of Jacksonville. And so if you guys are ready for that kind of growth and that kind of explosion, then get your wagon to this training. We're going to do a local success training. Because one thing that, you know, people say, well, man, you get excited when people join. Not really anymore. I mean, we put 24,000 promoters on our team, and I've seen them come in. So, you know, I don't get excited when the guy joins, right? You know when I get excited? I don't want you just in, I want you in the money. How many of y'all want to be in the money? Yeah. Right? So, when we talk about money, then that's when we get excited. And so what we're going to do in a second here, and Brandon's going to get that part kicked off, we're going to go into a local success training that actually breaks down each and every component of what we do as promoters. Because you got to remember, guys, I was a truck driver for 20 years. You don't just go out and become a millionaire because you want to. You just wake up one day, I'm going to make $1 million. You're going to try real hard and fail, right? You got to find a system that has been proven. You have to find a program that people need, want, and can afford, right? And you have to find a good mentor, right? These are things that we have available right here today. right? And then you gotta have an unbelievable work ethic. You gotta put those blinders on and go after it. If you guys are ready for that, we're gonna take you through a local success training, breaking down the product, the compensation, promoting the challenge, a little bit of mindset of what it's gonna take for you as an individual to go from maybe the backgrounds that maybe are in here. I don't know if you're a blue collar guy like me. Maybe you're a doctor. We're going to really have to help you out, right? Or an attorney, right? I meet some guys sometimes, they're so smart. They're too smart for their own good. It's like, we want research. What are you looking at? We did $2 billion, and everybody loves the way this stuff tastes. Just go promote it. You know, it's like, it works, right? But we're going to break down every facet of what we do as promoters, so that when you leave here today, you're armed and dangerous. You can go out and be effective at building a successful team. How many of you guys are ready for that? With that, hopefully you guys will stick around to hear the rest of our story. I'm excited to share it with you guys because I know hopefully there's one or two people in here that can relate, and it'll give you hope. Because if we can do it, you can certainly do it. So with that, I'm super excited to be here, and I'm honored to be able to share the mic and the stage with Brandon Jenner. So y'all help me welcome.
All right, guys, we're going to keep this real quick. Who has not tried neon yet? All right, I need 3 volunteers to come up here real quick. You don't know what's about to happen. Come on. All right, I got my 3. There you go. Don't open it yet.
I'm not burning yet.
We have a little contest.
Yes. Oh, it's on.
All right, I want to get hyped. So anybody that's like 3 blocks down is going to be like, I want to go see what they're doing, all right? So we're going to get loud. This section's going to cheer her on. Like these 4 rows got her, and then this over here got him. We're going to slam them, and the winner gets whatever's in my wallet, and I have no idea what it is, all right? Because I know I had a $100 bill, but we got pizza last night. I don't know what I spent on it, right? So I don't know what's in my wallet, but the winner's going to get it. Guys, get hyped, all right? We got to get hyped for them, cheer them on, and you know how hyped they're going to be when they're doing this. Right? All right, so on the count of 3, y'all count with me, all right? 1, 2, 3, go! See what I got. 5, 6, I'm impressed. That was good. All right, so when we need to get hyped in a little bit, we're going to bring them up. How was it? How was it? Good? Good. All right, cool. So guys, share your experience today. Hashtag BuyLife, hashtag LST, hashtag St. Louis, hashtag Show Me State, whatever. Share your experience, guys. Your friends are going to want to know what you're doing. We got 120 people in this room. That's pretty awesome, right? Next month it's going to be 220. Next month it's going to be 420. Whatever. We're just going to keep crushing this thing, guys. So share your experience everywhere. I get the honor to introduce, and like Kevin said, real quick, guys, we're gonna give y'all all the tools today to go out there and crush this thing. If you're not in your BMW yet, you sure will be real soon if you take it all in. So get your notepads out. This will not be boring. This isn't class, guys. This is going to be fun stuff. It's going to be interactive. Have fun with this. And I promise you, you'll have all the tools you need to go do something really special with this. So, I get the privilege to introduce a good friend of mine. I just told her last night, I need you to talk. And she was drinking, so we'll see if she did any preparation. But she's a regional director, school teacher out of St. Louis, Missouri. Absolutely crushing this thing. She's raised her lid to a completely different level, blows my mind every day. And she's going to come teach us about the kits and how to prescribe the correct kit for our customers. That's an important job. So Ms. Kay Strobe, come on up, girl.
Hi guys. I just first start off, I've lost 45 pounds. I feel absolutely amazing and have more self-confidence than I have in years. So today is a great day. It really is. It's a great day. We woke up today, you guys. We woke up today. The sun is shining. We have our friends. We have our family. Today is a great day. I'm going to get your blood pumping. You're going to stand up and I'm going to say to you, what kind of day is today? And you're going to repeat. It's a great day. And you're going to bring it the first time. So get your energy, get your passion, and bring it the first time. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, I want to see it. You got to bring it. What kind of day is today? Come on, I want a little bit more. Come on. Get up, get moving, get the blood pumping. What kind of day is today? That is awesome. Thanks, guys. All right, so the challenge, there are 3 simple steps. Step 1, you guys need to set a goal. Pretty simple, you figure it out. How much do you want to lose? How much do you want to build? For example, I said 30 pounds, never thought I would make it in 3 months, but I did. Once you pick that 30, or your weight, you want to select a kit, and I'm going to talk to you about what those kits can be, and then you get to enter to win a special prize. The Project 10 goal is to lose it or to build it. And your Body by 90-day goal, that was what mine was, the 30 pounds. Some people will set it for 40, some people will set it for 10. It's just personally, you need to talk with that person and find out what their specific goal is. And then cater around what they need. So once you have hit your 90-day goal, you're going to submit to win either a weight loss or an active fitness or a body model category. And then what's really cool is they just started the ViTALife 12-month goal. And so now once your 90-day goal is up, you can set your goal for a year. And all you have to do, guys, set your little goal, whatever goal it is, drink the shakes, have the product, and for a year, after that year, you've met your goal. And you, I believe it's called I Live It, an I Live It shirt. So that's something that you'll get after a year. It's really a lifestyle change for us. So setting that goal for long-term commitment is what that is all about. Okay, so selecting a kit. In the top category where it says weight loss, there are 3 kits up there. You've got the shake kit that's going to give you 2 shakes a day for 30 days. That's if you want to lose weight fast. Then we have the fuel kit. You get the cereal, which is a shake and a flake. So it's just a lot like what the shake is, but this is something that you can crunch, you can chew if you want to. And I'll tell you, it's absolutely wonderful with the chocolate almond milk in the morning. Yum, I love chocolate. So then you get the 1 bag of the mix, and so that would also provide you with 2 meals a day for 30 days. That one is if you want to lose weight faster. So we got fast, faster, and then the fastest is the transformation kit. And that's going to supply you with all kinds of goodies for you to lose the weight the fastest that you can. The category down here is for active fitness. The fuel kit, once again, that's the mix for your shake and the cereal. Then you've got the core kit. That's going to be your faster kit. And then the fit kit. That's going to be your fastest. So if you're wanting to go fast, I recommend over here in this gray section, you get the transformation or the fit kit, depending on when you want to lose weight or build. Okay, so 80% nutrition. This is something that I've learned just through being with my stylist, that 80% of what you eat is you. 20% exercise. And I can say that I can attest to that because in the time that I've been with this company, I hate to say this, I haven't worked out. So 80% nutrition. I've just been drinking the shakes and having the product. I haven't worked out at all. But I plan on it. I do, I plan on it. And one of those ways is through the challenge groups. And this is a business model that you can use the byproduct with. And for example, I'm just going to be starting, my husband and I, we're doing a neighborhood challenge walk. And we've just walked up to the doors, knocked on the doors, said, hi, we're your neighbors. We just want to get people out and get healthy. Will you join us? Believe it or not, we were not rejected by anyone so far. So that's very nerve-wracking, but just getting a small little challenge group together where you're just walking, where you're just exercising, you got moms and strollers, maybe you're going to the gym, maybe you're going to the park, you can go anywhere. But that's also a huge part of promoting.
So basically, overall, everything is centered around our shake mix and our crunch cereal. I do want you to know that there is a balance kit for $49. That one is just if you want to maintain. So someone who's wanting to lose weight or build muscle, this is not for them. This is just if you want to maintain or just kind of get your nutritional value. So, the shake, nutritional shake mix, #1 most consumed shake in North America, over 500 million shakes served and millions of pounds lost. So here is our crunch kit, and I tell you it is amazing. Hopefully, did you guys get to try it today? I love it. Not only for cereal, but it's also great for a snack. As you can see, this tells you everything right here. It's all right here in front of your eyes. This is the shake in a flake. It's got all of these that you normally would not eat in a day, all in that flake. All right. Sorry, I'm doing this quicker. Here we go. Okay, so these are the prices of the kits. This is the shake kit for $99. Just keep in mind that this one's only $1.50 a day. $1.50 per meal. That's like hardly anything. We spend more at McDonald's or, well, I don't like to say that word. We spend more just going out to lunch or going out to dinner, going to the grocery store to pick out a meal for our families or for us just for lunch. So $1.50, that's huge. That's what you need to be sharing with people. Am I going backwards? Okay. The other one is the fuel kit. That one's only $2.50 2 times a day. Still amazing price. And the transformation kit, which was what I started on, is only $4 2 times a day. You just can't beat it, you guys. And when you break it down for people like that, they really start to understand. The core kit, if you're building muscle, $6 2 times a day. Fit kit, $2.99. It's $5 2 times a day. And Vibe covers your meals, snacks, your drinks, and the Vibe Bites is something I want to share real quick with you. The Vibe Bites are absolutely amazing. I have them for my mid-time snacks. I'll have a shake a couple hours later. I'll have the Vibe Bites, and they're wonderful. So I recommend trying those out too. I'm going backwards again. So you think being a teacher that I would be able to figure this out. All right, so I'm going to be introducing a very good friend of mine, absolutely beautiful woman who is just crushing it. Her name is Amanda Wagner. She's a regional director. Come on up, girlfriend.
See, I went ahead and asked how to do it, so I don't know. Hi, everybody. My name is Amanda Wagner, and I'm right here out of Wentzville, Missouri. How is everybody? Woo! That's awesome. Today, I'm going to talk to you about entering for the Project 10. How do I win? What we're going to do, you're going to submit your I Want It video. So everybody that is doing a challenge, and everybody knows what a challenge is, right? To lose 10 pounds or gain 10 pounds of muscle. I accidentally lost 10 pounds when I first started because the shakes were so good and the weight just kind of came off. So I went ahead after that and I did the 10 pounds of muscle building challenge and I finally just got it, so that's awesome. So what you're going to do is you're going to submit I Want It video. You're going to say what you want to do. I want to lose 10 pounds or I want to gain 10 pounds of muscle. Pretty easy, right? And then you submit it at enter.vi.com. So, the categories, after 90 days, you can become a challenge champion. I think we have a couple in this room, don't we? Do we have any challenge champions in here? Woo! What? Oh, see, he's like walking right past the room. There he is, back there. And there is 3 categories. Weight loss, if you want to achieve a weight loss transformation, active fitness, and a Vibe model. So, pretty cool. And congratulations.
Congratulations, Brian Reed.
Congratulations to Brian Reed. There we go. Now I can see it. So, whether you want to lose, is that 10 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds? Am I supposed to go through who's?
Yeah.
All right, people in this room, let's do this. And I apologize. I have not done this before. This is my first time standing up. Woo! All right, who has lost 10 pounds in All right, awesome guys, 50 pounds, 60 pounds, that's just amazing. 70 pounds, couple still standing, 80 pounds. All right, guys, 80 pounds. Stay under it. Awesome, that is absolutely phenomenal. Congratulations to all of you guys. Another thing we can do, like I know Kay talked about earlier, we have the nutrition. I'm a personal trainer and I always tell people 80% nutrition, 20% workout. Which the 20% workout is what this company was missing, and now that we have with the challenge groups. I can't tell you how many times I train every single day when my clients eat horrible. I do their measurements and they don't lose anything and they can't understand why. So when I introduce the challenge to them and they start the challenge with the workouts, just in a month's period of time, the results are so amazing and it's just unbelievable that we get to offer this. And now what is a challenge group? A challenge group is a fun, simple way for members of the community to connect and support each other, because it always helps to have somebody hold you accountable, right? Because if you don't have someone keeping up with you and checking on you every single day, sometimes we can slack off. But if we have a weekly challenge group and we're all going together, you can text that person, hey, where are you? I'm starting in 10 minutes, get here. It's a minimum of 4 people. You and 3 friends get together. So it's not that difficult. I know everybody's got at least 3 friends, right? Hopefully a little bit more with this group. So you meet consistently once a week. It includes a host, which is your promoter, and your participants. So you can bring all of your friends, family members, neighbors. Like Kay said, it doesn't matter. Just invite everybody, because we don't want everybody to miss out on this. And it's all centered around my Sal's core products, the 80% nutrition, 20% exercise. And it provides added value to the challenge through fun support, community, education, recognition, and results. So why join a challenge group? We talked about it a little bit. Nutrition, community, education, recognition, activity, and results. If you put all those together, you're guaranteed to have a successful, healthy person in front of you. 4 steps to a challenge group. All right, starting your challenge group. How many people in this room have started their challenge group? All right, see all the hands? So you can grab any single person in this room and you can join their challenge group and you can start your own. Step 2 is running your group. Pick a spot where you're gonna go, make an event, create it, invite everybody that you know and go from there, and then you continue to grow it. Everybody brings people that bring people that bring people, and share it with everybody. And step 4 is reproducing other groups. So once you get a pretty good group going, sometimes it's time to split off, start another group. All right. And now, back to Kevin.
Thank you. Sorry, wasn't paying attention, y'all. How's it going?
Yeah.
Did we learn anything? Good, good, good. Hopefully you guys are taking notes. This is a new deck that we put together for the 2015 season. So all new content here, designed to give you what you need, from not just the product standpoint, but the structure of how everything works. And challenge groups are exploding. I'm sore right now. I was in one yesterday in Atlanta, and it was, man, they tried to kill me. I think they wanted to see if I really worked out. I think they found out the truth. I don't. I take selfies in the gym, wherever I'm at. But anyway, we're going to talk a little bit about compensation plan. How many of y'all want to make some money? My job is to give you an idea of how the compensation plan works. I will tell you this. The slides that I'm going to go through are very detailed. Hopefully, I can make sense of most of them. The cool part about it is if you do not understand the compensation plan today, you probably won't understand it tomorrow or 5 years from now, like me. My point in that is this: they'll still pay you. Never got a quiz on any of the compensation plan, facts and figures. So with that, try to understand as much as you can. Know this: it's a very fair and balanced comp plan, with 33% or so of the compensation on the front end, which helps the brand new person recoup their initial investment, put some gas in the tank, some tires in the car, help the brand new promoter get to a point where they can, fund their business, if you will, on the front end of that comp plan. The middle
the middle class, if you will. We own that at Visalis, that regional director, national director position somewhere in there. About 30, something percent in the middle, and then another 34% or so on the back end for the top runners. And I've seen other comp plans where the guys at the top, they make a whole bunch of money, and there's a bunch of folks below them just trying real hard, And you can take care, that mid-level leader, if you will, that couple $1,000 a month promoter is the real heartbeat of what we do in the industry of direct sales. And so this comp plan, hopefully, you'll understand it. But this is just the basics of getting started. 3 different kits to start as a promoter. $49, $499, $999. Obviously, this has been the best-selling kit. But if you got someone that's a business person and they understand investment over expense, hey, talk to them about Star Promoter. All right, more samples, more stuff. Get rolling. Right? Finance Pro, $29. This is it's so cool. I love to pull my phone out wherever I'm at. I say, hey, I run a $15 million a year company from my phone. Literally $15 million a year right here at my phone. One click for $29. I can tell you every dollar of volume that comes from my organization, where it came from, what kind of projected volume is there, and what ranks I need to hit, to help certain people, rank advance in the program. And that's all because of Binance Pro. If you're not on Binance Pro, make sure you upgrade. Now, as far as the ranks are concerned, we'll blast through those real quick here. The active promoter, in order to get a paycheck, in order to get a check cut, we get paid every week on Monday. We also get paid every month on the 15th. Okay? So you get paid every week on Monday for the work that you do from Friday morning. This is kind of how our weeks work. Friday morning until Thursday night. When the week is over on Thursday night, checks are cut on Monday from the work you did that previous week. You also get a residual bonus check from the work you did the previous month. So this month of March, you run your volume up to a certain amount. At the end of the month, they're going to pay you out based on the total volume and sales that you've done the previous month on the 15th. Okay? I mean the following month. All right. So an active promoter has to do $125 in. Oh shoot! Did I just do that? Oh, I thought there was a little button. Is there a little green light or something on it?
Hit the center button.
Shut up. Look at that. Here we go. So $125 in what we call PQV, personal qualified qualification volume. I've been saying qualified for about 5 years. So I just realized that. But anyway, so or $200 in PQV. So basically, guys, that just means that you pretty much are on a shake kit, plus you're buying it $129. You'll be active promoter. Easy deal, right? Average income is $0 to $250 a month, and that's the. Isn't it cool to know that if you don't do that, you don't get paid, right? Right. It's called free enterprise, right? We all have the right to succeed or fail. Welcome to America. Yeah. I don't know, for an extra $250 a month, what could you do with it? What light bill or what credit card that you pay off with an extra couple $100 a month, right? 3 or 4 free points. And this is kind of how it works. I'm not real big on the customer deal. I just sign everybody up as a promoter, but if you're on a try, it works. It's pretty cool. If you're on a fuel kit at $149, basically you go out in this example here. You got $99, $149. You've earned $99 in 3 points going toward your next month's kit or whatever you want to purchase next month. Kind of cool. All right. I'm not going to read all that, guys, because I do so well in that class, so y'all can read it. No, seriously. Don't read. But my wife asked me the other day what a pronoun was in the car. She said, "What is a pronoun?" Because my boys are in 2nd grade, and she was serious, and I was too. And I said, "I don't know." And she said, she said, "Well, think about it." I said, "Well, a noun is a person, place, or a thing. So a pronoun would be a professional person, place, or a thing. So LeBron James is a pronoun." Just making sense to you guys?
Close.
There you go. So, is that about right?
Right. That's a proper noun.
Ballpark
park? Okay, so go to, see, I give you hope. That's why they flew me in here, give you guys hope. Go here, 3free.buy.com to learn about 3 free points. All you need to know, guys, is every month you should not have to pay for your product. You go out and grab a couple customers every single month, you'll never have to pay for the product, all right? Kind of cool. Compensation plan ranks. Let's go ahead and get director, which is the first promotion in the comp plan. 3 what we call active lines, a couple $1,000s of volume, average income $200 to $500 a month. What extra fun things could you do? When I get back home, we're going to go to somewhere in Orlando, I don't know where. Probably some one of those theme parks, right? You can probably pay for a theme park visit with $500, right? Maybe not hotel. Maybe not hotel. But at least the theme park visit for a family of 4 could be paid for. And, so what if you went each month, you know, as a director, and you did something fun like that, right? If you do it in your first 30 days, they call you a rising star. This is you enroll 3 people. The easiest way to do it is to grab 3 executives. The $500 that you come in on, the executive promoter system, the one that was in the middle, that goes towards your GQV, your gross volume for the month, right? Go to Rising Star, and a couple $1,000s of volume, $2,000 of volume in your first 30 days, or you got a second shot at it, the second 30 days, which is within 60 days, you can do $3,000, and you can also get Rising Star. Who in here is a Rising Star? Cool. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. All right, lifetime challenge bonus. Once you hit Rising Star, the lifetime challenge bonus will kick in for every person that you enroll. Okay? What's your name, sir? Michael. Jack Stone Neon Michael, right? Michael. Say Michael enrolls me, right? Michael enrolls me, and he helps me hit Rising Star. Okay? Once I hit Rising Star, then Michael is going to, the lifetime challenge bonus for Michael will kick in on me, even as a Rising Star. And it doesn't matter, as long as he's a regional director and above, he is going to get a lifetime challenge bonus on the volume fee, kind of a match, if you will, okay, on the check that I get from the company to Michael. Kind of cool. So as my check grows, guess what? Michael's going to get an extra check based on the way he said, Michael told me to get to work. It's so funny. One of my guys, Ernest, he's last year he made $290,000 on this one bonus. It's so crazy. Me too. Because when I signed, we didn't have this. I mean, isn't it nice to know that they're adding money to the comp plan that has the capacity to pay you an extra $250,000 a year? I don't know if that excites you, but don't get wood to it. But anyway, so regional director is the next one. $12,500 in volume, 60% rank criteria kicks in. Hopefully you guys have a compensation plan brochure going around. Are those comp plan brochures being passed out? Made by Salas back there? Okay, thank you, buddy. And again, it's hieroglyphics to most of us when you get the paper, but just kind of follow along, if you will. The 60-40% rank criteria just means that you can use $7,500 in this situation toward the volume toward your rank criteria. Okay? So as you hit regional director and beyond, you can only use 60% out of one team. You're going to have 3 teams or more. 60% is all you can use from one team, okay, to hit that particular rank. The other 40% has to come outside, okay? So the average income is $1,000 to $2,000 a month. That's a mortgage and a car payment, no replacement, not a bad deal. I mean, what could you do with an extra $1,800 a month? What is it? Buy a house. Buy a house. I like that. Pay bills on time. You know, that's a new one, right? But so the Beaver Club, there you go. There's a bunch of folks there. Hopefully we're not watch all those people. Okay, great. Y'all had more over here than on that slide. So already over 18,000, like I said earlier. What do you do? Qualified regional director, you'll be sporting around in a brand new 5 Series like that one. The $600 payment, I remember when I qualified for mine, I did it in 12 days, I had no idea what I'd done. I was just excited about, something. And I remember posting on Vinet. Vinet has a community, and kind of like Facebook. I posted on Vinet, social media. This is my real post, 12 days in.
dude, where's my car? You go back to 5 years ago, on March 30th, 2010, Blake Mallon, CMO of the company, comments, laugh out loud, that's kind of not how it works. You know? It was so funny, I had no idea. I thought the car we were going to deliver on flatbed truck. I saw a BMW, right? And they said, go do $12,500, get your car. I'm looking for the car. Where is it? You know? I didn't tell them what color. I was just hoping they got my color right, you know? But, so no, they give you a bonus to work the car, and you go buy the car. You can lease, you can pay cash. The first one we'll pay cash, because we didn't get in this to create that. We want to get out of it, you know? So we wrote a check for the first one. We didn't buy it right away either. You ever give you hope again. Anybody ever had bad credit? I don't know if that happened out here in St. Louis. It does a lot in Jacksonville, but we had bad credit, so we couldn't buy a car. I remember the second month I made $6,000, and I wanted to go in and buy one. They said, "No, you can't buy one." I was like, yeah, exactly. All. I mean, I made over 10 grand that month, you know, for UPS and this, and I was like, I can't even buy a doggone car. You know, bad credit would follow you around. It's like bad kids, you know? But what was cool is I saved my money for about 3 months. And I'm sorry, Brent, I'm going to be a long time, but one of my coworkers, you know the coworkers, they say some powerfully stupid stuff sometimes. And one of the guys goes, I think I made about $8,000 that third month. And I was down, I don't know, 15 pounds or so. And I said, hey, I made about $8,000 last month, I'm down 15 pounds, and I qualified for a new BMW. I got a new BMW. And the only thing he wanted to know was, where's the car? I was like, wait a minute, you and I work together every night. And under the cover of darkness, when you were asleep in the day, like me, supposedly, I went out and created an $8,000 a month residual income. Oh yeah, and I lost 15 pounds that you couldn't stand to too. And the only thing you want to know about is the car. I mean, I would have been asking, first of all, how'd you lose 15 pounds? And I saw you at Waffle House last night. That's what truck drivers do, they got that's open. And then the next question would have been is how did you put together $8,000 when you come in here every night like me? That would have been the real question. So I waited another month, went out and found one, wrote a check and had them delivered to the house. That's cool, you gotta try that one time before you get out of here. But, and then I drove to work and parked it way out. And then I put the title up on the dashboard so that when they, you know, because they're nosy, they would pull over and look at it. So, oh, that's his name. Yep, that's his car. But anyway, that's fine. You gotta try that. If you don't get the car, they'll give you $300 a month. Go get the car once you get regional director. Go get it. Lease one. You can lease a brand new 3 Series for $300 a month, $350 a month. Go get a new car. You know, it's probably one of the most effective tools in our car center, if you will. And obviously today mine is, you know, kind of pimped out, 22-inch wheels. I drive around town. Everywhere I go, people compliment this car. And I love it because they go, man, that's a nice ride. I go, thank you, man, that's my company car. And they go, really? What company do you work for? And I said, a company called myself. It's right there on the back. What do you guys do? Well, we help people lose weight, get into better shape. You guys hire me? Oh, I try to take a can from a baby, you gotta try something. So the next thing you do is you hit national director, $40,000 a bar, $24,000 is the 60% that you can use from that one team. So how much would you have to have on the outside if you had 24,000 in the other 16? There you go, with mathematicians in the room. $2,200 to $3,500 a month, and cut back on some hours. Some of y'all will probably say $3,500 a month. Just start not showing up, wouldn't you? But work somewhere that pays less and enjoy, you know, so you can enjoy it and you enjoy it. So, national director. Who in the room is a national director? Raise your hand real quick. National directors. Wow, congratulations. You also picked up a $5,000 bonus at that point. All right, $5,000 bonus, which is paid out over 6 months, and not a bad deal for, you know, hitting the third promotion in the compensation plan. And again, that bonus didn't exist when we joined. We get that at the end of our first full month, and I'm still wondering when my bonus is at. But anyway, So that's extended through LST. Also, you get to go to the Indie experience this weekend. I've got 4 or 5 national directors in our team that are going to be flown up on the company's dime to experience, a high-level training on what they need to do to go become a 6-figure earner with pick up another $10,000 and $25,000 bonus check and build a residual 6-figure income. And so that's going to happen every month. So when you hit national director, you'll get flown up to the company's headquarters in Troy, Michigan, 65,000 square foot facility, state of the art, the brains behind all of what we do at Vi. I'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this week. We're going to be doing a Vi tour. We're going to have all kinds of stuff going on. And guess what, guys? When you qualify national, you'll be there to experience it. And if you never, how many of you guys have never been there? All of you probably, right? How many, who's been there? Okay, good. Is it a pretty cool spot?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool spot. I mean, you come out of there going, this is a good company to be with. So get to Indy, guys, and go to that Indy experience. Another thing that happens at that point is you get equity in the company. You get equity in the company when you hit national director. So 60% of the company is up for grabs. We're in a land grab situation right now. And whether you understand equity or not, I don't even know if I understand it. I pretend like I do. But, I never had no equity. I don't know. Look it up on my iPhone. Equity. Really, y'all think I'm playing serious. But it's a cool thing to be the owner part of the company, whether your team grows or not. Once you acquire the equity, it's yours. See? That's kind of how that works. And when the company continues to grow and hang flags and change lives and transform people's, physical well-being and do, really well in new markets, guess what happens to your equity? It grows. And the dividends are paid. Guess who's paid? You are.
Boom.
Yes. Boom. Okay, just check. Making sure they're like, okay, sometimes we get off the exit, But presidential director is the next one. $80,000 a month in total sales. $48,000 is what you lose for one team. How much would you have to have on the other side? $32,000. Good number. Good number. $4,000 to $6,000 a month. Call in well, fire your boss. Not a bad deal. I did, at that point I was job optional. That's just where you get to decide whether you want to go to work or not. So how many of you would choose not? Give me some of that nod. Any PDs in the room? Any presidentials? Cool, congratulations, congratulations. All right, anybody want to go PD and make $4,000 to $6,000? Yeah. You also pick up a $10,000 bonus at that point. And that's actually Dr. Jamie Bell Anderson. She's one of our ambassadors in our team. And I remember doing one of her first meetings over in Birmingham, Alabama. She makes well over 6 figures as a board certified family medicine physician. And she says, Kev, I just want to make enough money in my style. I'm not going to quit being a doctor. I'm passionate about it. I like helping people. I'll always hang whatever that thing is around my neck. And that. And she says, but I'd love to be able to pay off my student loans through my salaries. And that would be a major accomplishment to say that if I paid off my student loans, that helped me become a doctor. Isn't that cool? I mean, what kind of goals would you set, with the money that you're going to earn here? So, kind of a cool story. That's extended as well. Now, next is ambassador, $150,000 volume, $90,000 is what you can use for one team, and the average income is $8,000 to $10,000 a month. What would you like? You'd like earning 6 figures a year from home, full-time family, full-time mom, full-time dad, right? On a part-time basis, what would it look like? I know we got a couple of ambassadors that both standing right next to each other. Brian and Brandon, great job, guys. $45,000 bonuses picked up at that point. Do the math, that's $40,000 of cumulative bonuses that you pick up from going from, regional director on through ambassador. Not a bad deal, guys. Not a bad deal. It took us 6 months to get ambassador, working 60 hours a week at UPS, doing this on a very part-time basis. And I'll tell you my story a little bit later, but there's an ambassador experience, and the cool cat in this photo happens to be Mr. Janos himself, right there. And that's his partner in crime, Mr. Ryan Miller. That dude is a nut. You hear me? He lives right up the street from me. I live in Jacksonville, he's in St. Augustine. And Ryan, you know, I'm a Harley guy. I was in Bike Week a couple days, literally 2 days ago. And whoever drove up, is the Harley guy in here? I heard him outside. Where's he at? Come on, you're the main man right here. We need to talk after this. But Ryan, you know, he knows I like Harleys. And he says, Kevin, next year at Bike Week, you my buddy right now. I go, yeah. He said, dude, I'm gonna run up and jump on the back of your Harley, butt naked. Really? On stage in front of a bunch of people. And this is L-Star. She's, and I was with her last night partying. But you get to Blake or Ryan's home in a private setting. And Brandon, was that quite an experience?
Both of their homes. Dinner at Blake's and hang out with Ryan the next day.
Dude, I've never been to Blake's. Great job.
You gotta go faster. You gotta go faster.
I guess I gotta go up ambassador again, right? Man. So, how big is your dream and how bad do you want it? I don't know about you guys, but what would it be, you know, if you got to ambassador and you didn't have to go to work anymore and you were able to kind of do this on a part-time basis and do whatever else you like to, like go to Bike Week, you know? You know, I went to Bike Week twice this year, you know? And it wasn't that I had to call in. I remember wanting to go to Bike Week back when I had a job. I didn't even have a bike then. I used to drive through Daytona in my rig during Bike Week and get so excited when the Harleys would come by my rig at 80 miles an hour, because I'm going to run at 65, and you hear those pipes and that motor on that big twin, and I would just get so excited. I'm telling you, boy, we can talk about some Harleys all day long, okay? But I would get so excited, and I would think to myself, one day I'm going to have one. One day I'm going to get big and go down to Bike Week, and I'm going to ride a Harley. I don't even care if it's new, it doesn't matter what kind. I will straddle one and I'll go to Daytona. And I always pictured it as me having a job still and being on a vacation week going down, because that's all I ever knew. I worked there from 17 to 37. Do you know what it was like this week to pull up going down Main Street on a $40-something thousand Harley, putting with just, you know, looking around on Wednesday because you decided to go that morning, right? And you ain't got nothing else to do that day. And some of your coworkers are there too, right? and they're on vacation. And you're thinking to yourself, I'm on vacation, how many of you would really like to be able to experience some of the things that you want to do on your time? There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. You know, those beaches like that, you can have them, guys. You can have them, you can have them. Ambassador, once you break an ambassador, you're a 1-star, 10 to 15,000 a month. I made 15,000 a month. I quit UPS. That's a good goal. One thing too, before you quit your job, make sure you counsel with someone in your support team. I never hit 2-star. I didn't even know what that experience felt like. I skipped over that one, but you can make 15 to 25,000 a month. I never hit 3-star. Skip that one too. 25 to 40,000 a month, and you also get a $100,000 bonus, right? Not bad, not bad. And 4-star, we skipped that one too, we went right to 5. When you hit 5-star, they give you a $250,000 bonus, and you know, so you pick up $100,000 and $250,000 all at one time. It's kind of a cool deal, and it'll throw you into a north of a $60,000 a month, you know, residual income. And if, yeah, I know, right? If you never made $50,000 a month before, it's quite an experience. The first time you do it, let me tell you what happens. You don't spend nothing. I told Stephen, I said, what you buy nothing, because I think they made a mistake. And if they want this money back, you know, it ain't easy to just go get, you know, grand, you know. My mama ain't gonna have it, you know. Uncle Ty ain't gonna have it, you know. And so the second month it comes in, you're like, okay, look around, and you go to the computer and you check the account, because the first one's still there. And you think, okay, there, all right. And then you go on your phone and check your mobile account. And then you call the bank and you dial the numbers in the account number, okay. And then you go to the ATM and withdraw $20. And get the receipt. I'm serious, this is happening. And about that third month, break over, you know. And you start doing some fun stuff. You you go shopping? How many ladies want to do some shopping? How many of y'all like to help some people? I don't know who you want to help. How many of y'all like to buy a new car just one time before you get out of here? How many would like to buy your mom a new car? It's kind of cool to buy my mother-in-law a new car. I didn't know what kind of car she liked. I was like, how'd you like a new camera? She's like, yes, okay, great, you got one, right? How'd you like to retire your mom one day, you know? Yeah, we retired both of our moms. It's kind of cool. It's kind of sickness sometimes, though, because they're always at our house, you know? And my mom still thinks she like, my mom like mom, you know? Like, just tell me what to do still. I'm 41. Mom, what are you talking about? She's like, you shouldn't do that. Yes, ma'am. And I don't do it. But anyway, but some of the things that you want to do, you can do it, guys. You can have it here, you can do it, you can help some people, you have a lot of fun doing it. Yeah, so those numbers are real, and they get way out of hand. So, it's the equity is unbelievable, guys. 6% on the table. I'll give you this real quick. I've got a doctor on my team who's got a lot of investments. He's made millions of dollars. He's very successful. 72 years old. Dr. Ted Barnes. We were at my house tonight. Doc says, Kev, when I look at this equity in the Senate plan here, he says it reminds me of the cash flow quadrant. He says in you know, Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant. On the left side of the quadrant, you've got, you know, the employees, self-employed, business owners, and investors, right? And he says that 95% of America, and 95% of people live on the left side of the quadrant. The goal in life financially is to move to the what? Right side of the quadrant, okay? And so Doc says, well, Kev, when I look at Visalis as a promoter, you get started as kind of an employee, you know, because you're just getting going, active social director, regional director. By the time you hit maybe, you know, ambassador, maybe you're, you know, maybe PD ambassador, you're kind of self-employed. You got some things going and you're making a good salary, right? By the time you start hitting multiple star ambassador, maybe 2-star and above, you've got a system, because that's what the business owners do. They own a system that allows them to detach their physical presence from their income. That's the goal, is to take your physical presence out so that you can make money without necessarily being there. And so by the time you get a team going, you know, 2, 3, 4, especially around, you know, 4 or 5-star ambassador, you're at a point where you've got a system that is growing with or without you. And then the ultimate goal is to take that money and invest it down in that investment fund. Well, Doc says, Kev, for the first time in direct sales, and this guy used to be on stage, and I'm sorry, man, I'm going long, but this is good. This is good preaching. My pastor says this all the time. But listen to this. For the first time in direct sales, Doc says, Kevin, and he's been in the industry for 30-something years. He says, Kevin, this is the first time I've seen a company give you an opportunity to move all the way around the quadrant and become an investor without having investor money. See, understand this. By the time you guys go 2-star, 3-star, 4-star ambassador, and you get to a point where you require equity of national director, right? Let's just say you level it out at ambassador, okay? Somewhere in here, or sorry, over here. Well, by the time you get to ambassador, and now when the company grows, because it will continue to grow, the dividends are going to be paid when the company grows. That's like being an investor, right? Well, how much did it cost you to invest in the company? Nothing. You went out through sweat equity and acquired the equity. So hopefully that makes sense. Guys, whether it does or not, go get to national director and beyond so that you can experience what it's like to be an investor without spending the capital to become it. Because most people never have the money to buy into a company. You know, he was telling me how much Apple stock he had. I fell out of my chair. I was like, what? And he still throws the challenge, you know? All of us could retire on his Apple stock, okay? But, and he's at challenge parties all the time, you know? And I'm thinking to myself, that's a businessman. He gets it. He says, man, there's not many opportunities that you can have to own a piece of a multiple billion-dollar entity. And that's what we have. So, go get it. Now, I don't even know, production, reproduction, and retention. When you hit, you know, the rank of national, and when you help you re-qualify that rank, you get shares, okay? And then when you help someone, no, I'm sorry, when you reproduce, meaning when you help someone in your team do it, you get shares. And then when you continue to qualify that rank, you also get it, okay? Moving to the plan, this is kind of how it works. You go in, you grab 3 promoters, you get Rising Star, boom. Next thing you do, you take those, you go Rising Star, and you help 6 people do that, and now you're a regional director. So if you're in the room and you're not a regional director, which is, raise your hand. Okay, all of you guys need to have a conversation with 6 people. Say, hey, I'm gonna get my BMW, I'm gonna do it this month. I only need to help you go get 3 people, run a couple $1,000s of volume. You're gonna make your initial investment back, you're gonna be excited, you're gonna lose weight, and I'm gonna get a BMW. Now, next thing I'm gonna help you do is find 6 people so you can do it next month. Does that sound good? That's the conversation you need to be having. Whether you believe it or not, you need to go have that conversation with 6 people. Some of them, bless their heart, are gonna do it a lot faster than that. How long did it take you to do it again? 31 days, how long? 27 days, right? The rock stars are just gonna start showing up. And before you know it, you'll have BMWs popping down on your team, okay? So, next thing that happens is you help 12 people get to regional director, and now you're an ambassador, right? I remember when they showed up at their first party. This girl right here, she was at her party. That's Tammy Hammonds, her husband Derek back there. That's Crystal German. Crystal was trying to be cool like she didn't want to do it. You ever had somebody sit in the party and act cool like they didn't want to do it? She called her husband, and he came over, they're neighbors. He showed up in an S500, and I was like, great, they got $500, you know? Well, between them, they've lost over 200 pounds between these guys right here. And now the Hammonds are 2-star ambassadors, and Crystal is a 1-star. Not a bad deal. Create 5 ambassadors and go 5-star, live your dream life. And guys, that's exactly what it is. It can be sandy beaches and whatever else you want to have. So I'll tell you this, I don't know who I'm bringing up next, but I'll tell you guys, you got an opportunity to run through the ranks, and our job is to help you. You know, I ran through that quick, and I don't want you to think that, you know, we just want you to understand how the ranks work. Our job is to help you. Our job is to grab arms with you and help run you through those ranks. Kyle Passetti came to my house 5 years ago. He ran me through the ranks to ambassador. You know, bless my little heart, I had no idea what to do. All I had was a good work ethic, I was coachable, and I was excited about the possibility.